Welcome back to Cadet Soccer Stadium. Air Force takes down Utah State by a final of 1-0. Ryan Kaufman back alongside Jeff Bennett. And Jeff, it was a first half that tilted almost completely in Air Force's direction. Utah State had been a team this year that had not been done well when they fell behind and conceded the first goal, and Air Force was able to keep that trend going.
I thought Air Force, that was a pretty complete 90-minute game. And obviously I'm not their coach. Laura might agree or disagree with me, but from my eyes, it was a pretty complete game. And, look, Utah State, they've had a good year up to this point. Mm-hmm. They're a good team. They're not going anywhere. And so both these teams, and it's early. It's the first game of conference season. There's a lot of footy to be played. Utah State's going to be fine. Air Force needs to quickly recover and get ready for a really good Boise team.
Well, we're going to see some of the highlights from this one, and there were many for Air Force, as that was what spurred on the scoring. The only goal of the night came by way of a penalty kick, and Grace Sublette waiting much longer than she would have liked for her first goal, but she gets it there. 1-0 was the lead for Air Force. They would never relinquish it. But there were some opportunities for Utah State as the game wore on, as the desperation level went up. But Air Force continued, to your point, Jeff, to just keep generating their own opportunities.
If you were to ask me what I was most impressed with tonight about Air Force, I would start with defending. And normally when you say that about a team, you look up at the scoreboard and say, they've had 3 shots, 1 on goal, and they kind of, parked the bus. They defended really well, and it transitioned into their attack, as we can see on all these replays. They were dangerous. They were good on both sides of the ball tonight. You look at results like this. Tonight, I'm sorry, it's a fair result. It's nothing against Utah State's performance. They're a good team, but you watch this game for 90 minutes, that's the proper result tonight. Air Force did everything they needed to win.
Well, and every other ancillary stat would point to that this was a tight one on the scoreboard, and it indeed was, but Air Force was the better team this evening, and they will start Mountain West play with a 1-0 record. Utah State will try and find their way against Colorado College later this weekend. But this is a great way to start, great way to put the 3 matches behind them, this 3-match losing streak, and now Air Force can solely focus up for Boise State.
I'm looking forward to it. I went to Hartwick College, so I'm going to go look up ancillary. I don't know what that means, but they're going to be just fine, Air Force. I can't wait to watch them on Sunday, because this weekend is a good weekend to watch them, because they're playing against an athletic team in Utah State that likes to play, and they're going to see the same thing in Boise. Boise, I watched them train. I was out for work in Boise a couple weeks ago. I watched them train, went to one of their sessions. They're strong, they're athletic, they're fast, they like to play. It's going to be a fun game to watch.
Well, I'll be here, so you might as well come on back on Sunday. Air Force with a great way to start Mountain West play with the victory. Grace Sublette with the penalty kick goal was the difference, in the Falcons now 1-0. That'll do it for us, for our outstanding Falcon Vision crew and my broadcast partner, Jeff Bennett. I'm Ryan Kaufman, wishing you a great rest of your evening. Catch us Sunday as Air Force hosts Boise State on the Mountain West Network.